This slide introduces Section 6, Validation Techniques, focusing on Chapter 6.2, Implementation and Handoff. It sets the context for how validated improvements are implemented in real operations and smoothly handed over to process owners for sustained results. This slide explains the purpose of the final FMEA done at implementation. It helps assess real-world risks after testing, update SOD ratings based on actual behavior, identify new risks, and ensure controls are in place before go-live. This slide explains why a final FMEA is needed before full rollout. Once a design is used in real conditions, new risks can appear in manufacturing, service, or IT processes. The final FMEA helps identify these practical risks early so they can be controlled before impacting customers or operations. This slide outlines what a final FMEA contains, including updated RPN values, revised controls, and clearly assigned action owners with due dates. The goal is to mitigate risks before full rollout and ensure the process is ready for implementation. This slide explains the importance of Standard Operating Procedures (SOPs). SOPs document the new process so everyone performs it the same way, helping standardize work, avoid confusion, and ensure repeatability, compliance, and safety. It also highlights key elements to include, such as step-by-step instructions, tools, safety checks, QA points, and escalation guidelines. This slide gives practical SOP examples across functions. In manufacturing, SOPs guide machine operations. In BPO support, they standardize customer call handling. And in IT, they define deployment steps like backup, rollback, and testing. These examples show how SOPs ensure consistent and error-free execution across different areas. This slide covers training and rollout, which prepares employees to use the new design smoothly. It explains different training types, what training must achieve, like understanding SOPs, CTQs, and error handling, and the rollout options from pilot to phased and full deployment. This slide shows training examples across functions. In manufacturing, operators are trained on new methods before full production. In BPO, agents practice on the new CRM, and in IT, support teams learn the new bug tracking process. These examples highlight how training ensures confidence and readiness before rollout. This slide explains the importance of stakeholder communication for successful implementation. Clear communication reduces confusion and resistance by informing all key stakeholders about what is changing, why it matters when it goes live, who to contact, and how performance will be measured. This slide highlights communication tools used to reach stakeholders, such as meetings, emails, messages, training materials, and portal updates. The examples show how timely communication in manufacturing, BPO, and IT helps everyone understand changes in advance and avoid confusion during rollout. This slide explains the sustainability plan, which ensures improvements last over time. It covers having a control plan with CTQs, measurements, control charts, and reaction plans, assigning clear process ownership, and using regular audits to make sure SOPs are consistently followed. This slide focuses on sustaining improvements by regularly monitoring key metrics like defect rate, cycle time, AHT, NPS, and compliance. It also highlights monthly review meetings, COPA actions to address issues, and updating SOPs as the process continues to evolve. This slide gives a manufacturing example of a sustainability plan. It shows how long-term performance is maintained through daily defect tracking, regular control chart reviews, periodic audits and design reviews, and refresher training to keep the process stable and effective. This slide shares BPO and IT sustainability examples. In BPO, performance is sustained by monitoring AHT and CSAT, call quality checks, coaching, and regular script reviews. In IT, sustainability comes from SLA monitoring, regular bug reviews, version audits, and continuous user feedback. This slide provides a simple end-to-end summary of implementation and validation. It covers final FMEA to manage risks, SOPs to standardize work, training and rollout to enable adoption, stakeholder communication to ensure alignment, and a sustainability plan to keep the process stable over the long term.